How is it going, guys? It's Steven again. I have another fantastic Pokemon battle for you all today. I was on a Zat, the forum I visit is called Zat.com, and I think it's Dash Pokemon Wi-Fi. It's where that I go to try to find people to battle with. I was looking for a UU battle, and I had no luck. And when Juan there asked for a no U battle, so after a while I said yes, why not? And that was the result. I'm bringing a Ferrothorn, a T-Tar, an Excadrill, a Charizard X, a Rotom, and a Talonflame. He's going to be bringing a Dusclops, an Espeon, an Aerodactyl, a Heatran, a Greninja, and a Wismicott. And right there, I knew that he didn't have any Rapid Spinners, so I wanted to set up my Stealth Rocks. So that's why I will start this battle with my Ferrothorn, as he'll bring his Wismicott. So right off the bat, I'm gonna go for the Stealth Rocks, and he's gonna pull off an amazing move right there. He brings out his Espeon, and it turns out that this is an Espeon with the Magic Bounce ability, which is his hitting ability. Therefore, it's just gonna bounce right back in my face, and I'm in a tricky situation right now because I have a Charizard and a Talonflame in my team, so I absolutely need to take an opportunity sometime to bring my Excadrill here. And here I did a pretty risky play. I was pretty sure he was gonna withdraw his Espeon, so I went for the Stealth Rocks again. And now I know that they'll be there for the rest of the battle, so I was pretty happy about that move. Now I have no choice but to switch because Fire Blast from this thing will demolish me. He goes for the Fire Blast, he hits it, and it's gonna do a shitload of damage to my Rotom. Even though I resist it, it brings me down to about 40% of my health, which is pretty amazing. He's gonna bring his Whimsicott there. I went for the Hydro Pump because I didn't want to take any chances, not overpredict. It's not gonna do much, but at least it hit. And now I have no choice but to switch out because I cannot live a Giga Drain or whatever move he goes for. So I'm gonna bring my Ferrothorn back. At this point, I'm just looking for an opening. I want to bring my Excadrill as soon as I can to spin those rocks away, but he doesn't seem to want to give me that opportunity so far. He's gonna go for the U-turn, which is I was pretty happy with because I knew he would take a lot of damage from the Resenderal Aram Barbs and Rocky Helmet damage. And I'm pretty sure it's going to bring his Heatran back. I'm going to pull a Gyro Ball on that dude, and I don't think it will do much. My Ferrothorn is not offensively advanced at all, and at this point I decided just to sack it because there was since I saw how much damage that Fire Blast did to my Rotom, I knew that I didn't want to switch anybody and take Fire Blast and potentially die or lose 75% of my health. So here I did a trick play. I wanted to bring my Excadrill at all costs, so I brought my Rotom and I wanted him to switch out, which he did. And he brought his Wismicott though. But I decided to stay in no matter what because I think I'm not weak to grass because of my steel type. I'm not sure, but I think I wasn't, so I decided why not stay in and pull off that rapid spin, and I'm gonna be able to do that, which is awesome because I know he won't be able to set up Stealth Rocks, and I'll be able to bring my Talonflame and my Charizard X safely to the battle at any point now. And here I did a stupid play. I thought I could outspeed that Greninja. If I could have taken it out with an Earthquake because the Rapid Spin is a pretty weak move and it did a ton of damage. So I stayed in hoping it would be quicker. I wasn't, so I lost my schedule there, which is unfortunate. Again, I'm gonna do another bad move. I thought he would switch out to something, so I went for the hydro pump because I thought he would predict the volt switch and bring his E-Tran or something, which is a risky play in itself, but sometimes you see a lot of people do that. And I'm gonna lose my Rotom because of that. But he is gonna lose his Greninja. So far, I lost 2 Pokemon, and he lost 1. But I still have my Charizard X that can do a lot of damage. I just need to bring it up and start setting it up. So I'm gonna Mega Evolve here, and I'm gonna go for the Dragon Dance, hoping to be able to do a lot of damage after that. He's gonna be able to pull off a Psyshock, which really makes me consider using Roost on this set. I don't have Roost right now on this set. I have Dragon Claw instead, but I might change it in the future because, as you'll see later, this Charizard did a lot of damage to that team and could have done a lot more if I had the Roost. So now I'm at +1 speed, +1 attack. He is gonna Mega Evolve, but that doesn't matter at all, because he's not going to have the chance to attack. The speed boost of Mega Aerodactyl is not going to count until next turn, and 1 Dragon Claw is going to be enough to take that Aerodactyl out, so that was pretty good. 1 threat taken out right away. He's going to bring his Whimsicott to the battle. He's going to be able to pull off a Stun Spore, which is unfortunate because it means that my speed boost doesn't matter anymore. But I am able to take that down, so right there my Charizard already took out a lot of Pokemon, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. The problem is I'm paralyzed now, and he does have that Heatran. I was thinking of switching out right here, maybe keep him for later, but there was really no need to, because I didn't want to take any damage from a Heatran because that thing is pretty powerful. So I just let it die. It did a lot for me, and I bring in my Talonflame, hoping to take it out with 1 Brave Bird. Which will not be able to. He goes for the Fire Blast. I guess he predicted a switch. It still does a lot of damage. Here I went for the Roost because I was pretty sure I could survive another Fire Blast, so I just wanted to see what he was going to do. He went for the Dragon Pulse, which will take me down to 9, and at this point, he did get a crit, but at this point I just say, why, I'm gonna pull off another Brave Bird, get as much damage on this thing as possible, and hopefully be able to take him out. Next turn, so he's down to an era where I feel confident that I can bring pretty much any Pokemon and take him out. He's gonna take out my Talonflame, which is unfortunate. And I'm gonna bring my T-Tar, which is probably what I should have done in the first place, as I do have the Earthquake, which is not super effective because you've also ground, but it does get some neutral power. And as you can see with my Assault Vest, his Earth power doesn't do a lot, so I'm pretty sure it would have been a 2-hit KO with the amount of health he had left. So that might have been a better play. I could have kept my Talonflame, but it doesn't matter right now because his Dusclops is off and he's weak to my Crunch. He doesn't have much he can do to me, so I think this is going to be a 3-hit KO, but this is going to be enough for the victory, which is awesome. This was a fantastic match. I really had a lot of fun. It came down right to the last Pokemon again, as these things usually do. And I really hope I'm going to be able to show you guys a UU battle in the future, because I have an amazing team for that. I really want to try it out. So thanks again for watching, and be on the lookout for the next video.
do 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 do